Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here for a beautiful Monday afternoon video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down there inside of my large, enormous pants. It's there. Trust me, it is. So subscribe to my channels. All down below in the description box. Well, this one and my other channels down below in the description box. Leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments. You're going to get sent to the Shadow Realm, placed in an Iron Maiden, and Satan will eat your soul. That's that. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything, motherfuckers. Because if you do, well, you're SOL. And you know what that means. And if you don't know, look it up. You fuckers. You lazy fucks out there. Because I know there's a lot of them. But don't do shit in their lives. Just stay home and do nothing. I actually work for a living. So I don't stay home and I'm online all the time. Every single minute. Because there's no proof of it either, so. Believe what you want to believe, and just flap your gums like, flap your gums and flap like a fucking dolphin. That's, pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. Don't forget to hit that bell, share the video all over the internet. And also, for our newcomers here, if you're here for the first time, well, welcome to the party, motherfuckers! I messed the lineup, but anyway. Welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice cold one. This time we got some Rockstar Punch! Don't forget Wired tonight. We'll be watching Monday Night Raw. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you're here for the first time, sit back, relax, grab that cold one, whatever you're going to be drinking. Put your feet up and enjoy the show. If you like it, great, go somewhere else. And that's that. And hopefully my videos make your day better than anything else. That's that. Alright, on this beautiful, sunny, warm, gonna get warmer in the next couple of days, getting up to about 80, 85 by Thursday, and then down the drain it goes again. A little bit of rain, and then it picks up again as we go into the second official week of June. We just started June yesterday. The second half of the year has started, and we're in the first official week of June, and about 2.5 weeks away to the official start of summer, so we gotta love that. And it's gonna be a busy week. We got Monday night, Raw tonight, we got NXT tomorrow, the go-home show before Worlds Collide this Saturday afternoon. And also, Monday Night Raw tonight is a go-home show before Saturday night's Money in the Sperm Bank event from LA. My stomping grounds, Los Angeles, California. We got that. We got a 4-hour Dynamite, / Collision, but still. 4-hour Fyter Fest. It feels like a pay-per-view on a Wednesday night. It feels like TNA all over again. But 4 hours of AEW television on Wednesday night from 8 to midnight. Oh, we're going to be tired by then. And then we got TNA Ring of Honor on Thursday, as always. Then we got Smackdown this Friday. Go-home show before Money in the Bank as well. And then we got a doubleheader on Saturday with Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide starts at 3 p.m. And then goes right into Money in the Bank, I think starting at 7 p.m. So that's a long day of watching wrestling. I hope you have enough food for your Saturday afternoon and Saturday night, because it's going to be a long day. Might need a nap in between, but we'll see. Both shows look pretty damn good. They're stacked. But we got that. And then Sunday we can pretty much go to sleep all day and not do anything. And then we go right back to Monday Night Raw next Monday night. And we move on with that. So, lots of stuff to talk about starting today and all this week, even yesterday, we had a lot to talk about with our national treasure, R-Truth getting released. Well, he's getting released. Carlito is not having his contract renewed. Today, Valhalla, her contract is not being renewed. Bye-bye to her. Sucks for you, Eric Rowan, but, When I say Eric Rowan, what am I talking about Eric Rowan? I forgot who Valhalla is married to. I think it's Eric, yeah, one of them. Eric and Ivar, one of them is married to Valhalla. I think it's Ivar. I forget. Who cares? But yeah, Valhalla and her stinky feet are gone from WWE. They're not going to renew her contract. And then the big one, The Miz. We got all scared because he deleted everything WWE, and usually when that happens, possibly Miz is going to go bye-bye because I don't know when his contract's up. And then you got Triple H in the background. I had nothing to do with it. Bullshit. Bullshit, honey. You're on the board of directors. You are the CCO or whatever the fuck your title is. The head of creative, the head of talent relations. You got John Laurinaitis' job. And you couldn't save your boy, R-Truth. Really now, Hunter? Because you have to listen to... listen to those idiots at TKO, and your boss is technically The Rock. So Nick Khan, man, can't even do anything either. No wonder the fans are in an uproar. I mean, it's not really Hunter's fault, but he could have at least done something. You're taking food off people's plates. They have no money. Carlito, is the WWC heavyweight champion in Puerto Rico. But he's got 2 weeks left on his contract, so from 2 weeks from now, bye-bye to Carlito. Now everybody that got released is going to AEW, they're going to MOW, going to different indie promotions, or even back to TNA. Some of them. But I think Truth would love to go back to TNA. Him and Santino would just be money. Oh. Or if he goes to AEW knowing what Tony Khan would do with him, I would put him with Harley Cameron. I mentioned it in my video yesterday. Him and Harley as a comedy team would be so good. So good. But, people are saying, the fans are going to hijack the show tonight. How many times we said that fans are going to hijack the show and never do? Even when the CM Punk was gone, the fans CM Punk. It kind of got boring after a while. And now our hero, CM Punk, is back. But he's not on almost every week. Look at my eyes, what do you see? A guy that's barely on TV, that's CM Punk. But he's on tonight because he's in the final Money in the Bank qualifying match. He's there with, who's he there with? He's with, it's AJ Styles, Punk, and El Grande Americano, otherwise known as Chad Gable. Didn't you get one, Chad? I don't think he's gonna win that. I mean, he could because of the Pentagon, because Pentagon's in. So, I mean, they're still far from over with that situation. And who knows if that's... There was a report that they were gonna... Pentagon and El Grande Americano / Chad Gable were gonna go all the way to SummerSlam, and they were gonna have a mass versus mass match. Obviously, Pentagon would win that. I mean... Not to say anything bad about Penta if he loses his match, big deal, but I've seen him without a mask on, and Ray Phoenix, so it wouldn't hurt that if Chad Gable won. I mean, we'd be mad, but Chad Gable's gonna lose. That whole Grande Americano gimmick is gonna die out by SummerSlam. So if he wins tonight, great, but I really want AJ to win. I don't want Punk to win, because he's already a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, and he's cashed in twice and won the title. So what's the point of having him go there and trying to win it a third time, and then cash in on his good buddy Jey Uso, or maybe, just maybe, by SummerSlam we get Cena Punk again. I don't know. I really don't know. So I want AJ to win so bad tonight, but we'll see. And Killer Cross in the background, like, what happened to me? I think Cross and Scarlett are going to be gone, too, pretty soon. I have a feeling. I just do. Oh, we're selling merchandise now. Yay, great. No, bye. Get out of here, Spanish Archer. Boom. I don't know. The WWE is just so fucked up right now. And I really think, and I might do a video about this maybe later this week, TKO should have never bought WWE. Because ever since they bought WWE, WWE has gone down the shitter. It's still, I mean, the programs are still good. Pay-per-views are good, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, they're basically catering to celebrities now. I mean, every Monday night we see all these B to D level celebrities like Tom Segura. Nothing bad to say about the guy, or Bert Kreischer. They're good comedians, but none of us know them. And then they have all these garbage mumble rappers that we don't know who they are, like MC Funboat or whatever his name is. Oh yeah, I know Waka Flocka. Yeah, I know him. All these other people are like, who are you? Who the fuck is that guy? I mean, really, who the fuck is that guy? Oh, he's doing some Netflix show. Yeah, who cares? Who gives a shit? I really wish Raw never went to Netflix. Should have stayed on the USA Network. I don't give a fuck what USA Network says. I mean, they got Smackdown, which is like, what, getting 1.3, 1.6 on Friday night. And Raw is doing around the same thing, but the contract, I don't know, something with a stupid contract. But yet they give Friday nights to Smackdown. Oh, let's go to Netflix! Yeah, oh yeah, we get more people on Netflix, 3 million people or something like that. Big fucking whoop. Big fucking whoop. But TKO and Ari Emanuel, whoever runs that fucking shit, you're a fucking piece of shit. And you're running WWE into the ground. You should have been given the Hunter and Stephanie, or maybe Shane McMahon. Nothing bad to say about Nick Khan, man, but should have never partnered with TKO and, you know, Dana White with a boring as fuck sport like mixed martial arts. It's horrible. I fucking hate the UFC. Fuck the UFC. And if you like it too, well, fuck you too. Can't get into it. I cannot get into the UFC. Back then, when we had people like Ken Shamrock and Quentin Rampage Jackson, I loved it. Now, I don't even know who half these people are, besides Amanda Nunes. That's it. And Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. That's all I knew. I don't give two fucks about the UFC. I don't watch UFC on the weekends. I don't give two fucks about the pay-per-views. I don't care. I don't care about it. So I don't watch it. But I really think, WWE, getting involved with the MMA and getting involved with TKO is just a really bad idea. And it's gonna blow up in their face. And what's even worse is having shows in the same freaking area, like they're gonna be doing a residency in Philly. I wonder why, because AEW is gonna be in Philly in September at the ECW Arena. Oh, where's WWE gonna be? Somewhere in Philly. Not at the 2300 Arena. Who wants to have WWE there? Besides, they had NXT, but still. It just shows you how Nick Khan and Hunter and everybody at WWE and TKO, they want to try to put AEW out of business, and they're failing. Not that AEW is all, bells and whistles and anything like that, but they put on a way better show. In some ways, but they don't do that bullshit that WWE is doing. It's just sad that All In Weekend is just going to be bottled up with NXT Great American Bash and Saturday Night's Main Event. It's just so fucked up. And now they gotta be in Philadelphia while, you know, AEW's having a month at the ECW arena. And we're gonna have more with all these weekends. So that definitely means August they're gonna do something for SummerSlam weekend. Stupid. Probably do something for Survivor Series weekend, and maybe as we go into 2026 for Royal Rumble weekend, even though the Royal Rumble is in the land of sand. That's Saudi Arabia, if you dumb fucks at home. And then Nick Khan's like, oh, it's great, you know, it's great competition, blah, blah, blah. No, bullshit. He's mad. He's mad because his biggest pay-per-view of the year, which is All In, is getting, you know, people are like, oh, we're going to watch All In, but, you know, now that, no, let's watch NXT Great American Bash. It feels like Memorial Day weekend. We just had this. You gotta watch Battleground, and on the same side, we had to watch Double or Nothing, which was a better show. Even though Trick Willie won the TNA title, congrats to him, of course, but, you know, AEW's like, oh, we're not gonna have anything, we don't have to worry about WWE doing anything on the weekend, right? Wrong, because we had Saturday's main event, and then we had NXT Battleground, basically, that whole weekend. We could have just had fucking Double or Nothing on a Sunday night, watching it for 5, 6, 7 hours, only Tony Khan. Didn't have to worry about it. We could have had an early barbecue on Sunday, watch the pay-per-view, and then Monday, we rest, we have another barbecue on Monday for Memorial Day, and then get ready for Monday Night Raw. That's it. But Hunter and Nick Khan and Ari Emanuel and everybody else, they just say, oh, we don't give two fucks about the AEW. We don't care about the fans either. So you know what, TKO? Fuck you too. Suck my Italian fucking cock. That's it. I'm not supporting you. I'm not supporting the MMA. I'm not even supporting The Rock. But that's right, Rock Dwayne. You might be a cousin up to the tribal chief, but you're still a fucking piece of shit. Just saying. Clip it. Go ahead and clip it and send it to him. Go ahead. You ain't gonna do shit. What's he gonna do? Come to my house and kick my ass? Pfft, right. I'll call Roman up and say, hey, tribal chief, can you tell your boy, Dwayne, to stop being such a fucktard? And I'll hang up. I acknowledge you. Click. Because those tribal gods, we gotta stay together. You know? Anyway, moving on. Alright, enough about that. So that's my mini rant for this afternoon. Now, minus that, I got a couple of videos coming your way before we get to Raw. Alright, video number 1, let's get into Smackdown. So it is officially your late Smackdown review for this past Friday night, May the 30th, 2025. And we are emanating from the Thompson Bowling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee. Yep. Alright, so we're in the hometown of Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her fucking hair. She's Bianca Belair. So the EST of WWE is back after her wrist injury. She's still injured, but I don't think she's medically cleared to wrestle just yet. And it was also her hubby's birthday, I believe yesterday or over this past weekend. So happy birthday to you, Montez Ford, you maniac. Good man, Montez. Good man. I hope you got some birthday sex. But I digress on that. But happy birthday to Mr. Montez Ford. And we move on with that. Alright, so as always, on Friday Night Smackdown, our commentary team of Joe Tessitore and my good buddy, he's from Scotland, he's from from the UK himself, a good man. There's not that many good men from England, besides Nigel and a few others, but He's my good friend. He plays a mean electric twanger. That's a guitar for you dumb people at home. And that man is bad news. Read about it. When I'm afraid I got some bad news. Oh, for you. Oh, bad news, big bonnet. When it hits wasteland. Joe. Ha! Okay. I don't know why my Wade Barrett impersonation sounds like a different version of the Iron Sheik. Fuck him in the ass and make him humble, baba. I'm working on it. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so Friday Night Smackdown was like this. It was alright, nothing great. More qualifying matches on the show. Some good things, some bad things, so, you know. Your 3-hour cure for insomnia, Friday Night Smackdown. Let's get into it. Alright, so we start off with the hometown girl, Bianca Belair, comes out. She was supposed to have a special entrance, I think, with a Knoxville, Tennessee band or some shit, because that got scrapped at the last minute. I wonder why. We can have a band on Netflix! Anyway, so she gets in the ring. She still has her arm in wrist in a cast. Still looks good. So she's all glad to be back after her injury, and it's time to get back to where she belongs. That's a good song, by the way. And then proceed with caution. So Naomi comes out with her red hair, looking like sexy red. Nothing wrong with that, but anyway, so she comes out, starts crying, she's like, I'm sorry, Bianca, I'm sorry for everything I did, can we be friends again, let's hug it out, man. Bianca ain't having any of that. It's like, I don't want to be right after what you did to me, and what you did to my best friend, Jade Cargill, no. So she just goes psychotic. He's like, I've been trying to reach you, ever since you got injured, I've been trying to reach you. I mean, I even went to your parents' house, looked inside and saw nobody was home, let myself in. I'm like, damn, that's some fatal attraction shit. Look through your photo albums, I'm like, what the fuck? Now you don't care about no cops. I even said that on Issa's, there was an Instagram post, when she clipped a video of when we were talking about that shit. And Issa put something in, she tagged Trinity Fatu, that's Naomi, on Instagram. And then Naomi, replied. And then I replied after that. It's like, Naomi don't give no fucks about the popo. She's going all NWA. Fuck the police! Fuck the popo. So we got that. That was crazy. So then Bianca brings up Naomi attacking Jade and says, if you talk about my family ever again, I promise you, if you go near my family again, Naomi, I am going to beat the fuck out of you. Worse than what you did to Jade. So Naomi's like, let's do this right now, bitch. Ha! And then Jade comes out. And, we got another cat fight! They start beating the fuck out of each other. And then, Jax comes out for her scheduled Money in the Bank qualifying match, the final match, I believe the final match, the fifth match in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. We got one tonight with Liv Morgan, Ivy Nile, and the new recruit to Raw, Stephanie Vercor. I hope Booker T's on the show tonight. I doubt it, but we'll see. I gotta hear Booker T go, yeah, oh yeah, man. Crowd going nuts. And then Michael Cole's like, damn, Booker, you need to calm down. Oh yeah, Michael Cole. Better be wearing that tank top tonight, because the Knicks lost. Go Pacers, even though they're gonna get annihilated by Oklahoma City starting on Thursday night in the NBA Finals. I don't think the Pacers have a prayer against Oklahoma City. I mean, but it might be a good series. The Rangers will suck, obviously. It's not, the Knicks are not in it, so the Rangers will suck. Hey, it could be a good series, you never know. I still think Oklahoma City's going to win 5. I give the Pacers some credit to maybe, give the Thunder a run for their money, but I think Oklahoma City, which used to be the Supersonics, will get their second overall NBA title, because they won it way back when they were the Supersonics, and now they moved to Oklahoma City. So, but it should be a good series, starting on Thursday night on Channel 4. I can't wait. The TNT era is done, so Tony Khan, you can, breathe again, so you don't have to worry about, when we get to the NBA playoffs, you don't have to worry too much about, the NBA on TNT. What you have to really worry about is the NHL, which is on TNT and TBS, so you have to worry about that. And coming October with the baseball playoffs, so you don't have to worry. I mean, you get a little reprieve for now, and then you got to worry about October. And that's it. But it should be fun. Should be fun. We get that. All right, so I gave that first part of the promo 3.25 out of 5 stars. So we get to the 5th women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Nia Jax taking on Naomi and Jade. It was a pretty decent match. I'm not going to go through all of it because I want to get to other things. Didn't last that long. Lasted under 12 and a half minutes. Some good things, some bad things happened in the match. We got a double leg drop by Nia on both the ladies. Damn, I thought she killed both of them. Because it's Big Beyonce. And then we get a regular leg drop on Naomi for a near fall, but she goes to a Samoan drop for a near fall of her own. As we go to break, come back, Nia and Naomi double team Jade. But Nia doesn't like Naomi doing that, going for the cover. It's like, hey, bitch, what are you doing? Get out of here. He's like, get away from her, bitch! Stuff like that. And Jade comes back with a spine buster, a little sloppy version of the spine buster to Nia. And then she picks up Naomi, hits Jaded! Goes for the cover, and Nia barely made the save. And then we get a double high cross body, gives Nia a near fall on both ladies. She's really pissed off. And then she hits a Super Samoan drop on Naomi. Goes for the cover. I think Jade made the save. Then they go to the corner for a Tower of Doom spot. You gotta love that. And that sets up the Annihilator, but it hit Jade. And then Naomi comes in, rolls up, somehow rolled up Nia Jax. 1, 2, 3, Naomi goes to Money in the Bank. I didn't have that on my scorecard, because I thought Jade would have went. So I don't know what Jade's going to be doing for Money in the Bank, unless sitting home and watching it with her husband. What's his name? Brandon Anderson, or whatever his name is. Guy from the Reds. You know who he is. But we move on with that. So we'll see what happens with that. But good match. Naomi goes on to Money in the Bank with Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Mommy Rhea Ripley, and I think one more. I forgot. With her, and then I think there's one more. And then we got whoever comes out of tonight with Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vercoeur, and Ivy Nile. I'm hoping it's Stephanie Vercoeur, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And I wonder if Dom Dom's going to get more chick attendees tonight. We'll talk about that in a minute. Alright, so good match. 3.25 out of 5 stars. That's that. We will move on. Then we go... Alright, we go to the back. We have Solo Mibuki. He's there with JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb, and the United States champion, Jacob Fatu. Yamin. Can't do his neck thing. His stuff I can't because of my neck. But anyway, they run into the, now released, our fool. He's talking to Little Jimmy. Oh, he's back. I loved it. I'm like, that Little Jimmy. We missed you. We miss Little Jimmy. Don't we all? Really? Riley? Really? Riley? Jimmy! R-Truth is just fun. He was just a ball of laughs. Now, don't know where he's gonna go. He's got 90 days to figure that out. I hope he goes to AEW or TNA. If he retires, I mean, he had a great career. Great career. Mostly in TNA. But I digress. Alright, so anyway. Solo looks at, Truth, talking to basically himself. He's like, this is stupid. And then JC Mateo gets in R-Truth's face. Oh, you mean? And then R-Truth thinks that Jeff Cobb is his son. What are you talking about? And he wants to teach Sikoa's husky son of a lesson. I'm like, wrong guy, not Husky Harris. Bray Wyatt, God rest his mighty soul. Bray Wyatt, follow the buzzard. Okay, we got that. Alright, so we got a match coming out of that. And it really was R-Truth's final match in WWE. So, it would have been nice if he had a retirement match with Cena instead of getting basically buried by Jeff Cobb. But it is what it is. Alright, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. We move on. Alright, then we're outside Nicholas Aldis' office with the former Women's United States Champion, or former president of the Women's Division, Chelsea Green! She had her nose broken on Saturday's main event, thanks to Zelina Vega. So now she holds up a bedazzled-looking mask. She's dashing. Hides her broken nose. And then the secret Her Fist, as Alba Fire and Piper Niven Dewdrop. They stop Nick Aldis as he comes out of the room. Chelsea demands that she be named the United States Champion to make up for her injury. And Nick Aldis says, no. You got a match later on. Or, I think he made a match with Zelina Vega and Alba Fire for the Women's United States title. And we got that later. But we move on. Alright, so 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to Byron Saxton. He's in the back with our Smackdown Women's Champion. It's Tiffy time! Daddy! Yes, what? Daddy! I love you, Daddy! I know, Sunshine. Thank you. Daddy, did you see me on TV? Yeah, yes, I did, Sunshine. You look great, as always. Oh, thank you, Daddy. That bitch Naomi pissed me off. It's okay, Sunshine. She's not gonna win Money in the Bank. You don't have to worry. You just worry about yourself. Hang out with Marcel. He's a great guy. When are you gonna marry that guy? God damn it! Well, whenever he pops the question to me, Daddy. Can I have your credit card? Yeah. Bye! Okay, get out of here. Marcel, pop that fucking, besides popping the pussy. You already done that. Pop the question. Tiffany Stratton and Marcel are a great team. Good people. They're good people. Tiffany deserves a guy like Marcel. Deserves a guy like me, but that's another story for another time. Anyway, so Tiff wants to see who wins Money in the Bank because someone's gonna try to cash in on her, obviously. It could be, they could cash in on the Raw Women's Champion. That is Io. So, we'll see. So, speaking of Naomi, she comes in, says, I'm gonna win Money in the Bank, and I'm coming for that belt, so you better watch out and proceed with caution. So she leaves, Tiff's like, fuck you. And then she runs right into Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, who creeps her out. He says, well, I want that belt too. Well, you already cashed in once when you won the Money in the Bank, so I could do it again. Who knows? I don't think she will win. I think it's going to be Roxanne Perez, but that's just my opinion. My opinion matters more than yours, so. We move on. Alright, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. We move on. Alright, then we get a look at the 4-way NXT North American title match coming up at Worlds Collide as All Ego Ethan Page. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, All Ego Ethan Page will be taking on Bouncy Javon Evans, Ray Phoenix and the Laredo Kid. That's on Saturday afternoon. We'll be talking about Bouncy and Javon Evans in a little bit. Because Javon Evans made his Smackdown debut, I should say, and so did Ethan Page. Move on. Alright, then we go to JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb taking on R-Fool. This was a bore fest that lasted under 2.5 minutes. And as you would think, R-Truth did a couple things, hit the proto bomb, did the, John Cena, shit, you can see me, fine knuckle shuffle. He tries to go for the AA, and basically Jeff Cobb just splashed him, picked him up, hit toward the islands. 1, 2, 3, goodbye, R-Truth. That's that. 2 minutes suck fest. I gave 2 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Solo Mibuki goes after R-Fool, but then Jimmy Uso comes out, makes the save with a chair. But then Jeff Cobb took him out. So I was like, we got a tag team match coming out, player. No. We did not get that at all. So goodbye to R-Truth. Sad that his final match was against Jeff Cobb, of all people. But we get that. Alright, go to commercial. We come back with the Street Profits, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions of the World. They come out. It's, they're in Bianca Belair's hometown. Montez is, happy about that. He sees his mother and father-in-law. Good man. Alright, so they come out and say the division's on fire right now, and they're the ones leading the charge. And then, they're like, we got so many tag teams coming after us. Fraxi and Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, Los Lobos, even Pretty Deadly. Ooh, the Yes Boys. But now the Wyatts, who came back last week. So speaking of Fraxium, they come out, A-Kid and Ben Frazier. They say, hey, we should get another title shot because, blah, 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 blah. This happened. But then the Motor City Machine Guns, they come out, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. And they say, hey, you never beat us before. And we want a title shot. I'm like, we getting this again. You want a title shot. We want a title shot. You get a title shot. You get a title shot. You get a title shot. Everybody's getting title shots. We got a brand new car. It's Oprah Winfrey. No. You have to earn it. Like the American Express card. You earn it. Anyway, so we get that. And then DIY comes out. The new DIY come out. We got Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, his hot wife Candice LeRae, who came back last week as well. And the Psycho Killer, Mr. Kefkasey, Tommaso Ciampa. So they come out, and they claim a conspiracy on them. What else is new? And then Ciampa looks jacked. Wish he had the beard, but, he looks like Ring of Honor Ciampa. He's bald. He's still bald. He doesn't have that mohawk that he had back in Ring of Honor. Back a long time ago. So anyway, Ciampa wants us to have a moment of silence for the tag team division. So everybody bows their heads. Then the lights go out. Sabu! No, Sabu, you did not come out, Sabu. I know, I'm sorry, but you did not come out. The lights go out, and then they come back on. The Wyatts are in the ring. They just beat the shit out of everybody like they did last week. So it's like a carbon copy of what happened last week. Well, but what was different was they didn't have the birthday cake for Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt would have been 38 last week. You great man. We miss you. Alright, so the Wyatts beat the fuck out of everybody. But it's not the last time we see Uncle Howdy and company. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I gave all that 3 to 5 stars. Alright, then we go to Los Lobos, Humberto Carrillo, and Angel Garza, along with Santos Escobar at ringside. They take on Bouncy, Javon Evans, and his tag team partner, Ray Phoenix, with All Ego Ethan Page, the NXT North American Champion, on commentary. It was an okay match. Felt like a luchador match, basically. Back and forth they went. Lots of high flippy dippity doos. Evans makes a blind tag, comes in with a springboard clothesline, and then him and Angel Garza chop each other to death from their knees, which was nice, and then from their feet, until Angel Garza wins that, grabs a slingshot, sit-up powerbomb for a near fall. Rey Fenix brings up a double super Gorillas Press Slam. Bouncy hits a big flippy dibbity-doo to the floor to take everybody out. And then Ethan Page gets up and is like, oh, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? And then he sends Rey Fenix over the announcer's table. Did not hit Joe Tessitore. And then he earns a super kick from Bouncy. And then he goes back in and he drops Humberto Carrillo. But then Ethan Page shows him off the top rope behind the referee's back. And then Los Lobos hit that double spinning slammer layers. 1, 2, 3, so Los Lobos get the win. And that's pretty much it. Los Lobos kick your face. Los Lobos kick your face. Or whatever. No. Los Lobos kick your teeth. Los Lobos kick your face. Los Lobos kick your ass into outer space. Well, balls. Whatever. I messed it up. I'm sorry. I gotta watch Short Circuit 1 again. But yeah. So Los Lobos actually finally gonna win. But it kind of continues the storyline with Mr. Ethan Page, Rey Fenix, Bouncy Javon Aaron's, and, you know, the little kid waiting in the wings. And that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night on NXT. We move on. Alright, good match. 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get that video, that creepy, out-of-nowhere video from Uncle Howdy. And he's talking in, like, some of this demonic voice, and he's like, we will not stop until we get what is owed. So I think that means the tag team belts. So, we'll see what happens to that. Creepy! That's that. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we get to, those for the women's US title, but it's a non-title affair. Alba Fire with Chelsea Green and Dewdrop piping Nevin at ringside. She takes on the bubbly, vivacious Salina Vega. Alright, so we get to that match. Pretty good match. Not great, but decent. Where's my notes? There we go. Okay. So, it was pretty good. Zelina tries for the 619, gets cut off by Chelsea distracting her. And then Alba hits a super kick as we're going to come back. She hits a good buster for a near fall. Grabs a 1905 chin lock, slow down the pace. Zelina fights her way back. Knocks Alba down, sets up a clothesline, starts to come back. Running knee in the corner, hits Alba Fire, and then the middle rope Meteora gets a near fall. Then she hits Stunt Dog Millionaire. Somebody's been watching Freshly Squeezed Orange Juice tapes. What happened to that guy? I know he's injured, but don't know where he is now. Probably probably home, doing nothing, just being lazy. Hey, why don't you get back on Twitch then? Orange Cassidy, you fucker. Anyway, moving on. So she hits the Stone Cold Millionaire, and then Zelina goes for a moonsault and miss. No water in the pool for you, lassie. And then Alba Fire goes up top, hits a big-time Swanton bomb almost clear across the ring for a near fall. Zelina gets sent to the outside where Chelsea Green takes off her bedazzled mask. And she looked hideous. Ugh. I mean, you get a broken nose, you don't look pretty. So she takes that off, tries to hit Zelina with it, and accidentally hit Pipin' Nevin with it. Oops. And then Zelina goes back in the ring, hits Code Red on Alba Fire 1, 2, 3, and 11 minutes to get the win. No, she has the title already. She didn't have to defend it, so she gets the win. In a match, it was alright, 2.5 out of 5 stars, but more stumbling and bumbling from Chelsea Green and the Secret Hurt this. So, more complaining from Chelsea to come. We got that. Alright, then we go to the locker room. We have The Miz telling Carmelo Hayes, him, to follow his instructions later on, because it's going to be in the fifth Money in the Bank qualifying match for the men. He will be in the same ring with Andrade and Chica Fatu. So, we'll see what happens with that. But Carmelo's like, I got here on my own skill and talent. I don't need you anymore. It's like, I need you to let me be me, or him be him. And Miz is like, man, I didn't seem to like that. So Carmelo's like, I don't need you anymore. Fuck you. So, I'm kind of glad. I hope they get rid of this whole thing with Miz and Mello. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. So, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we get a video from the lovely Julia. Oh, yes. She's not here to be the best. She's here to be not undisputable, indisputable. I think she meant undisputable. But anyway, she's like, it doesn't matter who I face because they're just part of building my legacy. Interesting. And speaking of her, we see Sabina Vega going in the back. She runs right into Julia, who has a little bit of interest in that Women's United States title. I'm interested. I would love to see that match. Julia would wipe the floor with Zelina Vega. I'm sorry, Zelina, I love you. You're a fellow New Yorker, but you run into one of my wifeys. I mean, come on now. So, Julia is going to wipe the floor with her. Hopefully, but we'll see. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we got Papi. It's time for not El Campeon. Well, it used to be El Campeon. Papi Priest comes out, looking great. A nice suit from the Men's Warehouse, because when you look good, you feel good. That's a commercial. And when you go to the Men's Warehouse, if you're Papi, you'll like the way you look. They'll guarantee that. But when you fat fucks go, they won't guarantee it. Because you don't get a discount like I do. But I digress. Alright, so Papi talks about how he fought on the streets of New York City before, but here in the wrestling realm, when you fight with someone, the match usually ends, like a cage match or Hell in a Cell, usually ends the feud. And he talks about him and Drew fought for over a year, and that's kind of not normal. Hey, I've seen people fought for 5 straight years. That's just insane. I'm like, why are we still fighting? Back in the golden era, it was just, why? 4 months straight, almost. Not 4 months straight, like a year, 2 years plus. Could have stopped, like, we stopped for a while, we're back fighting again. This time over a belt. So anyway, he tells Drew, you're gone, I kicked your ass, now you're gone, go heal up, I still hate your fucking ass. And the thing is, that was the old Drew McIntyre who was in the cage, and Papi's like, I was glad to see that version of Drew McIntyre. But now that he's gone, Papi wants to focus on getting more titles, starting with Jacob Fatu and the U.S. title. So he praises and respects Jacob, that's real talk, he says, but not the crew that Jacob follows, Solo and Jeff Cobb. He tells Jacob, like, one day we're gonna do battle, I can't wait for that match. And Papi says, I will be El Campeon once again. So he goes to leave, and then we hear the music of Jacob Fatu. So he comes out with Solo and JC Mateo. They have a big stare down. I was like, oh, let's go, baby. Big beefy men slapping meat. Let's go. Let's do this shit. But we're going to have to wait for another day. But Papi's promo, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that, we go to the 5th match in the Money in the Bank qualifiers. Jacob Fatu versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. Solo and Jeff Cobb at ringside. No Miz. Oh, actually, Miz was there. I didn't even notice it, but anyway. It was pretty good. Jacob did his thing. Hitting the running Maga attack. Andrade hits Jacob with the running knees in the corner, the shotgun knees, walks right into La Mystica to give Carmelo a near fall. To get back up, Andrade hits something like a middle rope reverse Spanish fly. Very nice. Andrade hits his double moonsault on Jacob. Carmelo had to make the save, and then 3 of them are beating crap at each other from their knees. Until we get some double teaming and send Jacob to the outside. That doesn't sit well with Jacob, who brings him outside, but goes for the running Umaga attack and goes right through the barricade. Ow! So, we get that, and then we get another super Spanish fly by Andrade. And then Jacob comes in with a swanton on Carmelo for a near fall. Andrade hits a spinning back elbow for a near fall. And then Carmelo hits a springboard spinning clothesline for a near fall as Jacob barely made the save. And then a Samoan drop on Andrade. Goes for a triple jump moonsault and missed badly. And then Carmelo goes up top, hits nothing but the bottom of the net. And then Andrade and Carmelo go into a pinfall reversal sequence. You know, they can't get enough for each other. Remember that we had that whole 7-match series that was epic. I thought it was pretty good, but, you know. So they go back and forth. We get a 3-way, everybody's down. We get a 3-way breather for a little bit. Jacob hits a implant DDT on both men. Then he hits the triple jump moonsault to Andrade. Goes for the cover, but it's solo Mibuki. Gets on the apron for some reason. He's like, yeah, that's it. That's all I want you to do. Do it. Yeah, do it. And then Jacob's like, what the fuck you doing on the get off my fucking ring, man. And then JC Mateo gets on with him. And then Jimmy Uso comes out of nowhere and goes after both men. And I think Jacob got pulled down. I forgot what happened to him. And then Andrade hits Carmelo with the message. 1, 2, 3 in just under 20.5 minutes. Andrade goes to Money in the Bank. So I really wanted Melo to go on. I had Melo to win Money in the Bank. Obviously, now I don't. I don't know who's going to win it now, but I mean, you got Seth freaking Rollins in there. You got Andrade. You got Solo. You got Eli Drake. I might have to give it to Eli at this point, because he was like my number 2. But if AJ wins, I don't know if AJ's going to win it, but I'm going to have to go with Eli to win it, and then maybe try to cash in on somebody. I don't think it's going to work, but as long as Seth Rollins doesn't win the Money in the Bank and try to cash in like he did at WrestleMania 31, probably one of the best Money in the Bank cash-ins ever, we might get another one of those. We just don't know when. It could be at WrestleMania 42. Wherever that is, in Vegas or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so the match was great. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Speaking of Eli, we go to the back with him and Byron Saxton. And they're in the back talking. Eli's ready for Money in the Bank because he's going into his 3rd straight Money in the Bank. Hey, you ever won both of them? Maybe the 3rd time's the charm. We'll see. And then Mr. Tommy N, Alistair Black, he comes in and says, by the way, that win you got last week was partially mine, so, you know, you're welcome. So he's like, yeah. Thank you, you're welcome. Good, thank you, bye. Alright, so we got that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go further in the back, where we see Jacob Fatu, and he is pissed. I mean, he is kicking garbage cans. He's like throwing shit. He is mad. He's crashing out. And then Solo comes in and says, hey, Tranquilo, calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy. And Jacob's like, fuck you, Solo. I don't need you. I never wanted your help. I don't need your help. Go fuck yourself. Oh, that Jacob Fatu face turn is coming. I can't wait for it. And he's going to side with the Tribal Chief? Can't wait for that. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank rundown. You know, the cards are not finalized yet. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, move on. That's that. Alright, then we go to the final segment of the night. We have a face-to-face with Cody! MDK Cody, you stupid bitch. So he comes out. No! Comes out for the kitty cat. Like, what do you want to talk about? Anyway, Cody wants to talk about having to get through the big loss at WrestleMania 41 and asking a friend if he was a good champion. Yeah, what good friends do you have, Cody? And his friend said, yes. You don't have any friends, Cody, so I wouldn't talk. So, Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes! Are you a god? No? Then die! Yeah, I gotta love Ghostbusters. Ray? I couldn't help it. Alright, so Cody goes over what he did during the year with the belt. Not that it was a great run, but whatever. And that included getting praise from his boss, meaning the final boss, meaning The Rock, and of course, John Cena. Alright, so then we get the "Let's go, Cody!" Oh, no, "Let's go, Cena! Cena sucks" chants from the idiots in the crowd. And then Cody talks about how Cena forced him to make a choice back at right before the elimination chamber. So Cody's not sure if Cena will ruin wrestling. So he's like, "I never thought twice about taking you out again, John." So he apologizes for getting a little bit worked up. It's a little bit hot. He's like, "I'm all wired now." But he has a big, huge surprise for all of us, and that is the Yeet Man, his good friend, Jay. So he comes out yeeting with the kids. I mean, it's a band of the people. Alright, so we go to a break. I'm like, oh great, we're gonna get 15 minutes more yeeting by the time we come back. So we come back, I think we had like 5-6 minutes left of the show. I'm like, I think we're going over, and we did, like 3 minutes over on the USA Network. They're like, okay, roll out 3 minutes. So we come back, Jay gives us an encore, why not? And then John Cena comes out to kind of shut everything up. And he calls both of them Cena wannabes who want his money and fame. They're not going to get it, obviously. And he says, there's only one man in WWE who has Cena's hustle, loyalty, and respect. Kind of reminds me of Spaceballs. There's only one man who would dare raspberry me. Lone Star! Yeah. I just love talking about Spaceballs. This is a cult classic. Oh my god, I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, asshole! Anyway, so he brings out Logan Paul, who Cena says that he doesn't have to pay his dues because he's paying your mortgage. I guess that's true. So Logan asks what the fans are crying about because he would walk on water and people would say it's because he can't swim. Okay, you're not God, so stop. He says this is a special moment and the most important thing that anyone here in Tennessee will ever see, because there's nothing great about Tennessee, except Memphis, of course, and Elvis. So Logan says, I should be the World Heavyweight Champion by now, but Jay, you got lucky at Saturday Night's Main Event. And then Cody had to cheat because that's what you guys do. So Logan, he's like, me on the other hand, I'm a self-made man, but you're not Puerto Rican, and no one would have ever believed he would be teaming up with, John Cena. And he's like, well, Cena's time is almost up. My time is now. Nice play on words there. So then Jay and Cody are like, all right, shut the fuck up. Let's go fight right now. We don't have to wait till Money in the Bank. And Cody suggests that Logan go in the back and polish Cena's Peacemaker. You know what that is. And then Jay's like, oh, fuck. And then the fight is on. Obviously, Jay and Cody dismantle Logan Paul and Cena. Once again, Cena gets beat up. I don't get it. Why turn Cena heel on every freaking time he's been in the ring with Cody, or basically with Cody's been on his ass? It's like the 5th time. Cody is 5-0 in the ring with, well, not wrestling, I mean promo-wise with Cena. I think he's 5-0. Every time they do a promo together, Cena's on his ass. Beating up, Cody Cutters, 1Ds, whatever it may be. I'm like, this is our champion? He looks like a fucking paper champion. How could you have a big star like John Cena getting beat up every fucking time he's in the ring by the guy that he beat for the title? It makes no fucking sense to me. He's supposed to be this dominant champion. He's supposed to be this, like, monster heel, and he's getting the crap beat out of him every fucking time. Doesn't scream champion to me. Like, why did you give him the belt? Just get beat up every time. I don't get it. Alright, so that ends the show. So it wasn't great, but I still gave it 6.5 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you motherfuckers thought of the show in a comment down below. And as Crick Willie would say, let's talk about it. So let's talk about it down below in the comment section. So, like I said before, 6.5 out of 10 stars for Smackdown. And we'll see what happens tonight on Raw, coming up in about an hour from now. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens on Raw, your 2+ hour cure for insomnia on that Insomniac little app called Netflix. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna record my TNA Ring of Honor review. We will do Collision early tomorrow because I do have to go to the doctor tomorrow, and then I will be pretty much out for the rest of the day because I have errands to run. I got things to do, and then we gotta watch NXT. But I'll be back tomorrow night for your NXT review, and hopefully be back on a little bit of a normal basis where I don't do the videos like for like a couple of days. So I've been busy, so you know how it is when you work and you got other things to do because you have a life. When you have a life, you're busy. You can't do other things. You gotta devote your time and your energy to your job, to your girlfriend or boyfriend, I guess. Hey, everybody's coming out lately, so not that there's anything wrong with that. It took you long enough. But we all knew you were, you were, smoking a skin pipe. Can't have mine, because, I don't swing that way. But it is what it is. But to each their own. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm just busy. When I can't do videos, like I said I'm going to do it that night, and then you don't see it. I'm tired. I pretty much, wore myself out, so I'm going to get the TNA and Ring of Honor review up, hopefully tonight. Maybe get the Raw review up tonight as well, depending on how tired I am, and then we'll talk about Collision tomorrow, setting everybody up for, Tuesday night with NXT, and then we got a big, long Dynamite. I don't know if I'm going to get the review up for that, for Fyter Fest, until probably late Thursday, because I am going to be busy Thursday as well. So, but I will get Fyter Fest up late Thursday night, and then hopefully get everything else this week up, hopefully by Friday or maybe early Saturday. With gotta get my Money in the Bank predictions up. I gotta get my Worlds Collide predictions up. So, got a lot of videos coming your way. So please hit that bell. It is imperative you hit that bell, because if you don't hit that bell, you missed everything. So, we're at now. Everything's happening now is happening now. What would happen then? Well, we missed it. When will it be now? Soon. So we got all that. So please hit that bell so when I do the videos, hopefully you will be first to see it. And if not, well, unsubscribe, resubscribe again, hit the bell again, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get it. I can't promise you that, but we'll see. Alright, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time.